Drake. Boy. I don't know, man. This ain't looking good for you, buddy or pal. Drake. Allegedly, Drake, you out here doing some real BTICH stuff. Allegedly. So before we get to this reaction video, boy, everybody going off on Megan right now, man. Did y'all see Megan? Man, everybody clowning Megan, and boy, man, it's crazy how black women don't. Man, I don't even want to get into that, but it's a shame that they over there using Megan twerking at a rally speech, and that's what we supposed to look up to. A black woman on stage in front of America shaking their butt during the election, during the speech, during a rally. That's what we need to be praising. Anyway, I don't even want to get to that. Drake, it seemed like you got something going on over there, buddy. This is all allegedly. Now, has Drake declared war? And when I say war, I mean, it seems like Drake is blocking a lot of TDE members. First, we got Schoolboy Q. Right? Allegedly, this is all allegedly, but the fingers are getting pointed towards Drake. Drake, it seems like, not for sure, allegedly, but people are definitely pointing a finger at Drake for canceling Schoolboy Q's concert. Now we got another TDE member that their show has been canceled. So does this mean that all of OVO artists is going to have problems in LA? Now, LA is a very large, well, not LA, California. Let's just put the state of California, not just LA, but, you know, definitely LA. Is OVO, is Drake putting a target on his own artist back by still... Seems like, which one? Allegedly, it seems like Drake is behind this. Not sure. But could he possibly putting a target on his own artist back? Because now when his own artists go to LA, are they going to have problems? Who are the OVO artists? OVO artists. I don't even know who they are. Who is under OVO? All right, these are the people under OVO. All right. Now, are these individuals going to have problems? We know that Party Next Door, before this started, right? Before TDE people started getting their shows canceled, we know that Party Next Door was just in LA and everything was fine. But now that TDE artists are getting their shows are getting canceled, does that mean OVO artists are not going to be allowed to perform in LA or California, period? Has Drake put a target on his own back? Not only his back, but his fellow OVO artists. Has he put a target on their back? Shout out to Leaky Archives. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go check him out. He does amazing work. Let's do a reaction video to his video explaining the situation. But I want y'all to leave a comment down below, man. Is Drake putting a target on his own people back? This is interesting. Let's get into it.
That following some recent events, Drake has actually doubled down on his previous bitch move of canceling. It seems that following some recent events, Drake has actually doubled down on his previous bitch move of canceling Schoolboy Q's show in Toronto by doing the exact same thing again with another TDE artist. I love Leaky! Throughout the beef, both Drake and Kendrick have been throwing shots at each other, but it's clear that Drake's side of things has no problem going for low blows and pulling bitch moves. We first saw a clear sucker punch from Drake a few days ago when he pulled some strings and got Schoolboy Q's show at History Music venue in Toronto completely shut down. A lot of people in my video covering this were saying the event was canceled due to not selling enough tickets, but History is not at all a large venue. Only
only 2,500 people. You telling me Schoolboy Q can't sell out 2,500 people? I call cap. This definitely seemed like it was targeted. It was purposely done. In that, specifically TDE members so happen to have all their shows canceled in Canada. How convenient.
Seating about 2,500 people, which Q should easily have been able to sell out. So essentially, even though nobody came out and said it, Drake, being co-owner of the venue, 100% exercised his privilege and called some shots in. The big question for me surrounding this show cancellation was whether Kendrick would take offense to one of his label mates getting handed an L by Drake, but it seems like he would rather stay quiet. Following this choice, however, it feels like Drake took that to mean that he could just continue to pull these kinds of moves with no retaliation, as he did it again to TDE signed artist Sir. Sir revealed
That's two. Strike one, this is strike two. I wonder what's going to happen the third time. 1 strikes, 2 strikes, 3 strikes, you're out. So if this happens again, do you think Kendrick going to do something? Do you think he going to say something? Do you think he going to drop a diss track? You know what I mean? It's going to be interesting to see how Kendrick, responds to this. It's going to be interesting.
Yesterday on Twitter that his upcoming show planned to take place at History was also canceled, with him saying, "So sorry to my Toronto fans." He also notes that they're working on rescheduling for a later date, which is interesting because I'm curious if Drake will just do the same thing again. If he was actually trying to be direct and own up to these actions, Drake would just come out and ban TDE artists from performing at History.
Boy, I bet you won't mess with SZA. I bet you won't mess with SZA and what she got going on. I dare Drake, I dare Canada to say, SZA, we're canceling your shows. That's going to be big. That's going to be blatant. Like, dang, they really targeting TDE. But this is messed up in so many ways because not everybody that, is a fan of this person, they probably not into the beef. Not some people just want to come see him perform. Now, allegedly, if Drake is behind this, he's taken away people enjoying his music. And he has nothing to do with Kendrick and Drake beef. He just signed with them. He just signed under TDE. But now it seems like Drake is being so petty, he is making his own people mad, right? Because I'm sure this guy has, which is proven because this guy's sold out. He sold out in that arena. So people want to see him. But now he can't even perform allegedly because of Drake. But boy, I wish he would do something to SZA. Boy, if SZA has a show in Toronto and it's get canceled, well, that's going to be a problem because SZA is a major artist. Oh, that's definitely going to be a problem. Boy, I wish, hold on, does SZA have a show coming up in Canada? I want to see this. Hold on. Oh, schedule. Tour. I'm going to get tour. I don't know. Let's see. All dates, all cities. Let's see. Dates. I don't know for the next two. I don't know. Okay. Let's check this real quick. Is she going to Montreal, August the 4th? I wonder if they're gonna cancel her. Boy, y'all better leave. Boy, y'all better leave SZA alone. Montreal, Canada. That's in Canada, right? All right. Now, let me just make sure. That's in Canada, right? Where is it at? Yep, in Canada. So I wonder, are they gonna do something to SZA? Boy, y'all better not mess with SZA, boy. All right, so let's keep going.
From performing at History, and he's well within his power to do so considering he founded the venue, but doing that would definitely get him way more flack than he's already received, especially from Toronto, which is like the last remaining place that has his back. So Drake would just prefer to pull strings from the shadows like he...
And didn't SZA have something going on with Drake? back in the day. Interesting.
He did with the Sir Show and Schoolboy Q Show. Following this, we saw a very comical reaction from Q, who quoted Sir's original tweet and said, "Sing on the bus, it's over with," sort of poking fun at the same thing happening to both top dog artists. Sir did go on to clarify in a later tweet that they actually sold the show out and
See, so people want to see this, Sir. People want to see him. He got a sold out show. So not only are they taking money out of his plate, now the fans are upset. Now the people that want to see him, now they upset. And now they gonna think that Drake is behind it. So Drake, you creating more enemies within your own country.
that it was canceled by the venue without being provided an actual reason. This essentially matches up with what happened to Q and seems to be just standard procedure for Drake trying to get one up on Kendrick's camp. Of course, Drake would never come out and just straight up admit to pulling these stunts. He'd rather keep things quiet and maintain plausible deniability when in actuality, he's being a complete bitch by stepping on these shows. And again, this could end up backfiring on him because people in Toronto will not appreciate these shows getting canceled out of the blue. I also feel like Drake's recent actions have legit just been pushing the envelope, seeing how far he can go before Kendrick decides to speak up. And if these shows at history continue to get canceled in the same manner, I could see another diss track dropping very soon. If nothing else, Drake is just giving Kendrick more fuel to roast him with because he is absolutely pulling bitch moves on people that aren't even Kendrick himself. They're just loosely affiliated with him. It seems that Drake's iron grip on the history music venue was not tight enough as he got hit with a sucker punch just a few.
Oh yeah, so once again, I think that's about it right there. So y'all leave a comment down below, man. What do y'all think about this? Do you think Drake is putting a target on his own artist back? And what's going to happen to SZA? Boy, y'all better not touch SZA. Y'all better not mess with SZA. Well, I know good and well they're not going to, touch SZA, but y'all better not stop her shows. Now, if you do something, yeah, Kendrick definitely going to have to do something. If they try to stop SZA from performing or canceling the show, it seems like this is a art festival. All right, it seems like SZA has an art festival coming up in August. This weekend. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens this weekend. For SZA, I'm 100% sure they ain't going, physically do anything to her. One, because she's a female and she has nothing to do with this. But I'm wondering if they're going to do something to her show, or they're going to try to cancel her performance at the show. That's going to be interesting. But y'all leave a comment down below, man. Drake allegedly, is behind some more bullshit, some more petty ass, bitch ass shit, man. Allegedly. This is all allegedly. But y'all leave a comment down below. It's your boy, DMD, signing out.